Frank, I'm curious. Paul Pogba is a player that we've seen really struggle with Manchester United. Now, Manchester United's 11 obviously very different from the French 11. Do you think when we see Pogba get back, we will eventually see the same player that we saw in the World Cup in Russia?
Well, hopefully, yes. It's what we expect to see. It's going to be hard. I mean, Paul Pogba is a fantastic player, and I think from far the best player of Manchester United. Now, the national team played the last two games, and they played in a different way with different players, except especially Tolisso. Matuidi came back in the central of the midfield. So maybe it's going to be different with Paul Pogba. So it's going to be another debate with whether Paul Pogba should be in the first 11 or he should be on the bench or shouldn't be in the squad. It's always been a problem with Paul Pogba to know exactly where he should be in the midfield zone and how it's going to be his level. Again, he's a great player. I think he did very well during the World Cup and he's able to settle down quickly and go back to his best. But it's really a problem to know if France will be better with him or without him. That we don't know.
Craig, if he's such a good player, why is it difficult to figure out where he belongs?
For
France. That's what Frank is suggesting.
Well, he belonged in the right place when they won the World Cup. So it wasn't too difficult then. I think the problem is now he's playing in a side that and he's not playing well. He's injured at the moment, but he's not playing well. His team are not playing well, and he's playing with inferior players. And I think it's crystal clear that when he goes away with France, it just whets his appetite even more to leave Manchester United. Because he looks around and he sees all these quality footballers in training and in the games, and then he knows he's going back to mediocrity. And that's not a good psyche for any player. And I think it's a big problem for him.
Here's the thing. We all agree that Paul Pogba is a world-class player and a world-class talent. And yet, both with Manchester United and France, we seem to ask the question, so where should he be? Where can we fit him in? The question should be, where can everybody else fit in? Paul Pogba is going to play, and then everybody else gets around him. That should be the talent that we're talking about. Instead, there seem to be more questions than answers when it comes to Paul Pogba.
Sorry, with the Euros around the corner, and it's not that far away. What is it? 9 months, something like that. My maths are not great. It will be a problem for him. Injuries, of course. But if United continue to struggle in the manner in which they are, you could put Lionel Messi in that team. He'll make a difference, but he's not going to take them to that level. So Pogba's going to struggle, and if he's struggling, Didier, and Frank's talked about it, Didier Deschamps will have potentially options to replace him in there. If he's not playing well with Man United, that's a huge problem for him going into the Euros because, his position will not be guaranteed.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.